Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
You trash! You garbage! You sorry!
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
I am a big fan of the ninja, so I was happy to see Rain be a part of the final combat pack. I went to the lab, did some sets, and quickly realized he's the weakest of all of them. When it comes to his strings, Rain only has 2 that really comes to mind. Back 2 and his jab string, each with their own issues. Back 2 is too stubby, gets low profile, and the frame data is not helpful at all when it comes to the stagger game. His jab string has a pseudo mix to it that can actually be OS, in case you didn't know, but that isn't the main issue. The frame data doesn't allow him to properly pressure and instill fear in his opponent. The second hit is -7, which isn't a true stagger. This has more issues, but it's tied to a special move which I will elaborate on later. 4-2 gets low profile a lot for a mid, and his startup is much too slow. This was designed to whip punish and check opponents. Instead of 15 frames, this should have been 12 frames. The missed opportunity with the string is the KB attached to it. It only can be cancelled into a fatal blow, not a special move, which makes no sense. This is just proving to me that this character was rushed. Look at Baraka's and Scorpion's KBs. They work with fatal blows and special moves. It is just a known fact that this should always be the case. So why was this character limited? Also, why the hell does this string without the KB scale so much? Another thing, 4-3 isn't plus, but -1. Why is this non-special cancelable high not at least +2? Rain has a neat assortment of base specials such as his trademark kick, Couture Toss, Argus Plunge, his armor break, and Evaporate. Argus Plunge doesn't function as a good armor break, it is much too slow. This is so apparent when it comes to his 1-3-3 string. They are still able to break right after. Evaporate starts up and recovers much too slow. His other base specials are fine though. Geyser and Edenian Force are both moves that I think should have been default. For one, Rain's jab string sucks without it. Feels incomplete, also would make a good anti-air. With a faster startup of 7 frames and head invincibility when dealing with jumping. As for Edenian Force, just look at Liu Kang and Kitana with specials they can do on the ground and in the air. Stop dividing one special move into 2 because you lack creativity. Water Bubble, I believe, is a turbo launcher, because a better one already exists in the game. Well, kinda, just look at the towers. This replaces Rain's Vital Zoning tool and also costs 2 slots. I think this should have similar properties to Sub's B3's ability. Becomes a mid, much faster, and eat projectiles if amped. Unamped, it works on trade and becomes a high. Unbreakable as well. For some reason, you can leave the bubble letting the opponents waste their meter. If a move replaces another move, it should be an improvement of some sorts, especially if it is 2 slots. Why are they able to break? Explain that to me. NRS made a variation similar to Scorpion's Searing Rage, where each move complements another. I mentioned this because NRS made the same mistake with Rain's God of Lightning variation. This consists of Quantum Slice, Edenian Force, and Projectile Parry. Quantum Slice works as a KB if 2 projectiles are parried, making this, if you think about it, a 2-slot KB. I believe this should have been done like Liu's Bicycle Kick KB, where it doesn't launch but does a lot of damage, allowing you to save it and cash out on big damage. Doing it a certain amount of times at the end of a combo. The thing that makes no sense to me that this was done releasing Rain knowing that custom variations would be a thing. Which baffles me because this KB would never be used, as this loadout is seen as unoptimal by the community. Range restand is slow as hell and its pushback is questionable. Usefulness of this move is brought into question though, because maybe make it less plus but leave you face to face. The speed is trash as well. You literally have to shorten your combo to get this to work, and Rain is already lacking when it comes to damage, so it's just not worth it at all. Hydroboost replaces his kick launcher, but this move needs some help. Some of the water sprouts tend to whiff on some characters using certain strings. This needs to be fixed along with making rain being anti-airable on block after Hydroboost, forcing you to only flawless block punish. Again, I believe a move should replace a move if it is an improvement. The damage between the kick and Hydroboost aren't that different mid-screen. Rain's lightning ability looks sick, but there truly aren't any real setups to get this going. I suggest decrease the startup, increase the radius just a bit, and increase the knockdown frames of Amp Cut or Toss by allowing the setup, guaranteeing this be available whatever loadout you're running. Hydroplane in its current state is just trash. I thought of a fix while making this video, so I'm left bewildered on why the developers weren't more creative with this move. First of all, remove the KB, it's unnecessary. You see Rain charging up this water shield. Make this a projectile parry like Nightwolf's, return to sender type shit. Multiple projectiles too depending on how long it is held. Releasing this as lightning fast water sprouts. Stunning the opponent so much it's a combo starter along the jumping. Tidal wave. I mean, just look at this right here. I don't have to say shit. Wave dash. I don't think any move in this game should be banned. Think about it like this. Slide guess and bionic bounce are allowed. These moves are beyond crazy in comparison to wave dash. Combat Pack 2 on a whole is underwhelming. NRS just wanted to make some cash before the dip. I'm left in an everlasting state of what the fuck and why. These are AAA developers, fam. Veterans as well. They left all of them like this. Shortcuts were definitely made. When I saw that Rain was coming in the next combat pack, I thought he'd be like a tsunami, a storm, something like a disaster. Put some respect on Rain, but instead, Rain is just toilet water found in the Shell gas station at 1 AM. This is why Rain was slighted in MK11. Thank you for watching, YAAD man out.